So today we've got a new Blu-ray unboxing. Today's unboxing is for Doctor Who 12th season, which as far as I know is Tom Baker's first season. So for me, I've been a Doctor Who fan for, I'd say 6, maybe 7 years. When would it would have been before 20, so I'd say actually 8 or 9 years now at this stage, actually, I imagine. But I've barely seen any classic Who. I've actually never seen any of Tom Baker. The only thing I've seen from Tom Baker is him and Dave the Doctor. I've never seen anything else from Tom Baker. A majority of the classic Who's Doctors, I've never seen anything of them. I've seen a bit of 7, I've seen all of 8, and I've seen a bit of the first Doctor, just his first 2 stories. But other than that, I haven't really seen much of the classic Who, purely because I've never had any way of watching it. If you go online, you get, like, I watched the 7th Doctor's first episode and I wanted to watch the 2nd episode, but I couldn't find anywhere online. And then you can buy them all on DVD, but I don't like that they're all, you buy the DVD for the story, so that could be 4 episodes and I have a DVD of that, and that would just take up a lot of space. So I was then gonna buy the collector's editions of each season that they were coming out in, but I missed the first couple, which is 14 or 12 and 19, and I didn't want to have some and not have them all. I wanted to have them all because I'm collecting the new Who seasons on Blu-ray Steelbook, and I don't have the first one. It really annoys me I don't have the first one, so I didn't want to get some of them, so I just never bothered to go back and get the other ones. But then they released these. They're gonna start re-releasing them in just standard Blu-ray cases rather than the big collectors. It doesn't bother me, the new big collectors. This will actually kind of save me some space. So finally picked up season 12 of Doctor Who, and I'm beyond excited to watch it. So I had to quickly do my unboxing so I can actually begin watching season 12. One thing is though, I kind of wish they did season 1 and season 2 first off rather than 12 and 19. I understand why they're doing 12 and 19 because it's his first season. 19 is the 5th Doctor, Peter Davison's first season, so I understand why they're doing it, but it's going to annoy me. I'm going to watch his first season and not see anything of 1, 2 or 3, but that's Doctor Who for you. But anyways, that's your cover right there. You got, as you can see, you got a Dalek, you got a Cyberman. What else have you got here? You got a Santaran. You can see a screwdriver. I've got it here. I thought it was just the 3rd Doctor screwdriver, but apparently it's also the 4th Doctor's. I love the scarf, I love the hat. Really excited to see what this Doctor is all about, because for a lot of people, he's the fan favorite Doctor. People always go between him and David Tennant, so I'm looking forward to seeing what the big kind of drama is about him. I feel like he's the oldest Doctor in a way of like 1, 2, 3, 4. He's the oldest. He's probably the oldest living actor as well out of them all. And I have a feeling I'm not going to meet him. I don't think there's, like, he did Comic-Con once or twice before COVID hit, and then that was it. I can't imagine he's going to do any other ones. So it's quite disappointing, but I'd love to meet him. I don't think the likelihood is there. But you got 20 episodes, which is 20 episodes, but it's only what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories. You got Robot, the Ark in Space, the Santaran Experiment, which is there the Santarans. You got a Genesis of the Dalek, which is apparently, I've heard, a really brilliant story, so I'm looking forward to that one. And then Revenge of the Cyberman. And then in terms of special features or bonus features, you got Tom Baker in conversation. I kind of hope that's Tom Baker now rather than Tom Baker then, just to see his perspective so many years later on what it is as the Doctor talking about his first season. You got Behind the Sofa. You got the new making of documentary. You got sound effects, special effects, Genesis of the Dalek, TV, movie version, Doctor Who times, Tom Baker years from the VHS 1991. So a lot of stuff here from not only new stuff, but stuff from, as it says here, the 70s, the 90s. Loads of stuff packed into this Blu-ray, which just makes it very, very exciting. As well, you got Tom Baker and you got Elizabeth Selden, who is I'm completely blanking on her name. She was in season 2, season 3, season 4. She's Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane, of course, is going to be in this season. Who I've only seen her in New Who. I've seen her a clip or 2 of her from her own TV series, but actually looking forward to seeing her as a companion, young with the Doctor. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. But to take it out, you just got your standard Blu-ray case, which that's your front, which of course it doesn't have season 12 or anything. So it's kind of good to have this. I really hope all my ones do end up coming up with that. But anyways, that's your front. That's your spine. You got Doctor Who, the collection, season 12. And the back, you've got the TARDIS. I'm assuming disc artwork, but I actually don't know. But I'm pretty sure to be disc artwork. which there is. First up, you got the little brochure kind of giving you information on each episode. You got a little Best Witches post picture here from Tom Baker. Disc 1 is the Doctor, and I actually don't know. It's a classic Who villain that I have no idea who they are. Next up, we got another classic Who villain. I'm looking forward to seeing what these are all about. You've also got on the next disc, you've got Sarah Jane and the Sontaran, which looks quite odd if you can see the Sontaran there compared to what we get now, of course. Next up, you got the Dalek and I'm blanking on his name. I can't remember the guy's name. You got the Cyberman, which in the classic design, which we got to see in season 10 of New Who. And last but not least, you've got the TARDIS. This is a 6-disc collection. Then you got the TARDIS interior right there. Honestly, I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I'm really excited to start watching New Who. It's something I have wanted to watch for years, ever since I first finished when I originally started watching Doctor Who. It was a bit jarring because I went to Netflix and I had started 2005, and I was like, no, that's not right. And I've always wanted to watch it. Originally, my plan was to start from the 60s and work my way up. Obviously, I didn't do that because it wasn't on Netflix. I imagine if it was on Netflix, that's probably what I would end up doing, but it wasn't, so I didn't. But this has just been... I'm so excited now to have a classic Doctor Who season on Blu-ray, so I can finally start watching this, and I'm going to probably start watching them tonight. Probably the first, because they're only 20-minute episodes, so I'll probably get the first story done, so I'm very excited. If you want to see more future unboxings from me in the future, click the subscribe button so you can come back and see more unboxings from me in the future. Stay tuned, there's going to be a season 19 for Doctor Who unboxing soon enough. I don't know when their next plans are to release more of these collections in the future, but if you want to see more unboxings in the future for not only the classic Who, but the new Who Steelbooks, Doctor Who season 9 should be coming out in the next few months or so. So if you want to see those unboxings from me in the future, click the subscribe button, and as always, thanks for watching.